I'm a man, nigga. YSL not a game to me. Beat it. I don't give a fuck. No freedom in the world can make me do that. No. Guess what Brian say? Shit, I ain't gonna do the plea. Fuck it. Let's go on finish trial. Say less. The next day, he come to me with a plan. He say, you ever heard of a goddamn non-negotiated plea? I'm like, nah, what's that? He like, well, you don't got to deal with the DA. You deal directly with the judge. That means you get up in front of the judge and you say, you guilty of these crimes. I say, I'm not guilty of that. I'm not in the gang. I'm not guilty of YSL being in the gang, the RICO. I'm not guilty of that, Brian. So I don't want to get up in the courtroom and say I'm guilty of that. That's not true. I don't want to get out of jail that bad, Brian. That's not true. Let's let's finish this trial. And he ain't want to do the plea anyway. Brian like, man, we're going to beat the sleaze out of that motherfucking ass. I'm just telling you, you can't get convicted of this because it was in your house. So that's why when we did the non-negotiated plea, Brian, when we was talking to the judge, Brian was talking about the charges that I had. And Brian like, hey, we plead nolo to this charge. We plead not guilty to this charge. We plead not guilty to this charge. We plead not guilty to these charges. We'll plead guilty to these charges because this shit that they found in his house. Mm-hmm. I'm on probation for the shit they found in my house the day we went to jail. I'm not on probation for nothing that the DA was trying to say I was guilty of. I'm only on probation for what they found in my house. That's first of all in my plea. My plea was non-negotiated. I went straight to the judge. Hey, Your Honor, I'm guilty of these crimes. I'm guilty of having these controlled substances in my house. I'm guilty of having these pills in my house. I'm guilty of having this weed in my house. I'm guilty of having these guns in my house. I'm guilty of having this serve in my house. That's what I'm guilty of. RICO, being in a violent criminal street gang, YSL, all that shit, I'm not guilty of none of that. I ain't doing that. Guess what the judge said? I agree. I'm going to find you guilty of this shit that I found in your house. So my plea was the plea that I was going to end up with anyway. Because if I would have beat the case, I still would have got found guilty of the shit that they found in my house.
You think you got more time? You think you got some jail time if you went all the way through it?
Nah, because she ended up, because